Welcome back, guys. It's Lex here. We are doing beginning of the year book tag. So I answered a couple questions. All of them were answered to the best of my ability. We'll find out. Okay. So question number one, it says, how many books are you planning on reading this year? Okay, I have it set to 150. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get it, just like I did last year. I said to 150. Never reached it. I think I was off by 25 bucks. So, yeah. We're just leaving it the way it is. Can you please stop? Okay. A book that you are likely to read. I hate how they have it abbreviated. Okay. Let me start this over. A book you are likely to reread this year. Okay, it's not just one book. I'm thinking about rereading this whole series because it just got re-released through a publisher, and that is the Windy City series, okay, by Liz Tomforty. I am going to be rereading it. Plus, she has a new book coming out, and I would like to read that book as well. Okay, priority read on your 2026 TBR. Okay, so like I mentioned on the end of the year tag, I want to read this one. This is one of my priority reads. Is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, I believe. But you'll see the what's it called? The book covers because I was too lazy to go grab my books. Okay, next question number 4. An author you won't be rereading more books from this year. Okay, I am thinking Tal Bauer. Okay, he's an romance author. I read one series from him. Don't get me wrong, the first book was good in the series I read. This is all in my end of the year book tag, which will be pinned so you can go see it. But unless his other books are better, plus I need to make sure they're audiobooks because I'm not reading them through an ebook because this girl over here needs an audiobook to stay focused. Okay, something new you want to read. Okay, sci-fi is something new I want to read. More sci-fi books. I got into sci-fi books. I say Ice Planet Barbarians is a sci-fi. Is it sci-fi? I don't know. But there is a sci-fi book that I want to read by Andy Weir that I want to read. That's definitely a book I want to read. All right. Number 6, a popular book you want to read. So there's a popular book that's been on my TBR, and it's Funny Story by Emily Henry. I want to read that book. I've heard mixed reviews, so I'm a little unsure if I want to read it. But I want to give it a try. I started reading it in 20. It's on my Goodreads. I haven't pushed it anywhere. It says it's one of my current books I'm reading. I don't remember when I started reading it, but it's been a while. Okay, 7, most anticipated 2026 book releases. Well, I got a couple, so we're going to just flash them up. Okay, first one is Playmaker by Avery Keelan. I am super excited about this book. It comes out this month at the end of January, and I'm super excited. I cannot wait for another book from her. It's been a while. Okay, next one is The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. That one comes out, I believe, in February. And it's the end of her Vancouver Storm series. So, I'm super sad, but yeah. And then In Your Own League by Liz Tomforty. This is the book that is kind of connects with the Windy City series, but it's a standalone. Okay, so I'm super excited about that one. 8, a bookish goal for 2026. Okay, to be honest, what I want to read is more indie authors. Okay, I pretty much found all my authors all my authors that I read are pretty much indie authors already, but I would like to read more. I'm trying to stay away from big name authors, and I would like to give the little authors, which is the indie authors, a chance. A book that's been on your TBR you probably won't ever read. Okay, that's easy. Anything Sarah J. Maas related. I have the Throne of Glass series, and then a Court of Thorn and Roses, whatever that series is called. That's been on my TBR for like 2 years. And I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. So probably will not be reading anything from her. A series you want to read this year. So I have the Mountain Man Matchmaker by Amy. God, I can't speak today. By Amy Dawes, and The Impossible Universe by Gianna Darling. Okay, there's a ton of other series from Gianna Darling that I would like to read, but this is one of them. There's a couple other ones that were sisters, brothers, whatever they are, in a big universe that I would like to read from her as well. Okay, your auto by authors going into 2026. So this has changed a lot since last year, I believe, because some of these authors are not, some of these authors were not on my list from last year, and some of the authors that I had last year on this list, I think I cut out as well. So my auto by authors are Liz Tomforty, Stephanie Archer, Chloe Leese, Helena Hunting, and Serena Bowen. Okay. A lot of those authors are sports romance authors. Can you tell where I read what I read? Sorry, guys. A book to show adaptation you're excited about this year. To be honest, I don't stay up to date with book to show adaptations. Just because normally the book is better, so I'm not looking for anything. And I don't know any book that is becoming a show adaptation that I've read that I'm really looking forward to. So this question is kind of a dud. Okay, a sequel you're anticipating. Okay, let me be honest. I don't read a lot of sequels. I read a lot of standalone books and series. But there is a book that was released, and I haven't got to the second book of it. And it's Lot 62. It's a motorcycle series. It's an romance. That's the book I'm really looking forward to reading. It's been published, and I'm ready to read that book. And then the last book in that series, to be honest, I don't remember what the series is called, but that is what I'm looking forward to in a sequel. Bookish things you're leaving in 2026. Okay, one of it's Goodreads, because Goodreads is been a pain in my butt. Okay, when I have to write ARC reviews, I will use Goodreads, but most of the time I'm going to be using Storygraph. That's where I get all my information from to put in my reading journal, and so I'm just going to stick with that from now on. I will probably use Goodreads to continue to update my TBR, because Goodreads TBR is a little bit easier to use than Storygraph, because Storygraph, if you put in your TBR and you read the audiobook, it doesn't go away from your TBR pile in Storygraph. Found that out the hard way. I've been doing that. Another thing is my Kindle. So I have not been using my Kindle as much as I want to, so I'm thinking I need to get a different device. So a different device that's not just Kindle. What is it? The Kindle Universe. So I'm thinking about going to a Box Palma 2 Pro. It's like a small telephone looking device. That is what I'm definitely looking forward to using this year. So I'm going to get it sometime. But right now I've been using my iPad, and I drain my iPad battery a lot because I use that to read both my audiobooks plus my books on that. So I'm hoping to hopefully save my battery life and everything. Okay, let me back up. Everything on my iPad has to deal with reading. I have no games on it. I have nothing. I think I have a couple of TV streaming services on there, like Disney Plus, HBO, what else? Netflix, Hulu, Paramount, and I never go on those because I'm always feeling I need to read. So I'm trying to step back a little bit. So I'm trying to get back my iPad to what it normally what it's used for. Okay. What to expect from this account. Okay, so if you're new to this account, or if you are seeing this for the first time, or you've never been here, here's a couple things you can see from this account. So I do reading vlogs whenever I post them. I'm trying to be more active and trying to stay consistent on YouTube. But I am trying to do more reading vlogs. Okay, I do a lot of my reading journal updates. I put out TBR videos. I do a bunch of these tags. I do anything else bookish related. So I do a halfway point. I don't know what else I do. I do book hauls, book unboxings, whatever you want. I pretty much do on this channel. It just takes me a while because I'm a teacher. Okay, how has your reading taste evolved from last year? Okay, so it has evolved. I found out that there is a specific trope in general that I cannot read. I've tried 2 books last year to read them, and I didn't like the books, and they didn't get great reviews for me. So I know my specific tastes have evolved. I got more into romances in the last year, so I know my tastes have evolved. Okay, booktuber creators who inspired you. So they're going to be listed here, so you'll see them. And there's 3 of them I look up, and they inspire me to be who I am. Okay, last question. Something you want to say to anyone wanting to start a bookish account. Just start it. Just do it. Doesn't matter if you have the equipment or not. All you need is a phone. So phone is your best bet to do your recordings. So yeah, I think I answered all the questions. But if you like this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.